Hey, what's going on, everybody? MC Andrew Love back on your screen and your speakers one more time. And welcome to another edition of Let's Chat and Jam. In this episode, I speak with a sister out of New Jersey. Man, this lady here, she's an A&R. She's a songwriter, singer, rapper, actress, producer, director. You name it, she does it. Her name, Shanell Red. Check out this interview we did right now. What's going on, everybody? MC Andrew Love, back on your screen and your speakers one more time with another edition of Let's Chat and Jam. In this episode, I'm speaking with this sister out of Jersey. She is everything in entertainment. I'm talking A&R, entrepreneur, songwriter, you name it, she does it. So without further ado, let me introduce to you, everybody, Shanell Red. How's it going, Shanell Red? How you feeling today?
I'm good. How are you? Thanks for having me.
You're welcome, man. Thanks for coming through. It's been hard to get her on the show, folks. Let me just tell you how hard it was to get Shanell Red here because she has so much on her plate, and your plate is full. And just to know that you had just a little bit of room for Let's Chat and Jam.
I got little corners left around the corners.
Yeah, and I just happened to grab a corner piece of your plate, which is, I'm very proud to have you here, man, because you have accomplished a lot of stuff in your career. And you still accomplish, and that's the whole cool thing about this situation here for you, Shanell Red. It's
yes,
like you
God is good.
don't stop, man. You just like, okay, I'll crush this one hurdle. Got that done. Cross that off the bucket list. On to the next. And you just keep doing it over and over again. I'm just so proud of you. I'm so proud as a fan of entertainment and as a fan of hardworking people. Me, I am. And I'm a fan of you. You're amazing.
Thank you.
When did you realize you had a passion for entertainment?
I was like 14, going in and out of sneaking in and out of the CCP rec, watching. I was a big hip hop fan, sneaking in and out, and I would watch like Run DMC, Cold Crush Brothers, Cutmaster DC, Sequence. I would watch all these artists perform. I was a rapper first, and then I became a rapper and a singer, and then I stopped doing the rapping and just became a singer and a songwriter.
Well, where is the songs at, Shanell Red? I just like to hear
them old. I could blackmail you joints. Yeah, but they in the vault with Demo X. He the only person on this earth who got them records.
Man, I just know that I would like to hear you sing one day.
I'm singing out some of the demos that's on my Spotify.
Well, send me a link or something.
I will.
Yeah, I know you say that, but you're such a busy woman that if I don't remind you, you'll forget in about 5 minutes.
Yes. I promise you, yes, that will happen.
And you might forget that one on purpose.
No, it's a good song. Okay. I did it for Mary J. Blige with Rockwalder. I think it's a great song.
I'm sure it's a great song because you got many dope songs that other people have sang for you.
Thank you.
And we're going to snippet one of those songs later on in the show. And folks, that song is from Destiny's Child. Y'all have already heard it, but we're going to play it for you again and let you know that Shanell Red wrote the song. Because if you look in the credits, go ahead, do that. Spotify, open up the credits and check out where you see Shanell. I'm not going to say her government name on my show, folks, but you'll see her name in there and you'll know that I was telling you the truth. This woman is dope, period. Who are your greatest influences?
Well, my mom, she still is. Rest in peace. My mom, my kids, those are my greatest inspiration. A few industry people like Divine Stevens, Ellie Reed, of course, accomplishment-wise, Berry Gordy, accomplishment-wise. I read To Be Loved at least twice a month to keep my mind mentally motivated musically. Sylvia Rohn, accomplishments, of course. I would love to take her place where she at right now, do something very major up at the label, but I'm patient.
I'm digging the vibes.
Thank you.
Yes. So can you tell us about the song Free from Destiny's Child, written by Shanell Red. Can you tell us about where the song came from?
Well, we were in a session cutting this first song with Destiny's Child called If. We were cutting that record, and Beyonce decided she wanted a second track from Rock Wilder, and she wanted us to write it. You know, thank you, Beyonce. So we actually wrote that song from scratch in the studio while they had lunch and went on break.
So you telling me that you guys decided, okay, let's just hurry up, quickly write this song real quick while they're out on lunch. Yep.
It was me, Tanisha, and Juanita. Yeah, they went to lunch. We wrote majority of the song, and then I think I helped write some of the song with Michelle and Kelly, some of their part. After we did what we did with the hook and the first verse, you know, it was a collaborative effort, you know, and writing Freak. But when we did If was actually for Tweet. And our manager played it for Destiny's Child, and they fell in love with it. When we walked in the studio, Beyonce ran up to me and was like, "Oh my God, what were you guys thinking when you wrote this song? This song is amazing." And she loves old school vibes. You know, her aura, everything about her was amazing. All of them. We had so much fun. So for people that be like, "Oh, she's diva," or "she's this," we never experienced any of that. It was no makeup. I got on a sweatsuit. My hair's in a ponytail. We laughed. We joked. Their trainer came, gave them their food because, you know, of course, they were on diets, keeping their body right. And we cut the records at Sony when Sony was open, and the vibe was amazing.
Wow. Without further ado, folks, I'm going to play a little snippet of Free from Destiny's Child, written by Destiny's Child and Shanell Red. Woo! This is smooth. I haven't heard this song in a long time, to be honest with you. Hey, folks, you want to go check out Shanell Red's song Free with Destiny's Child, you got to go tap in on Spotify, Apple Music, YouTube Music, and my favorite spot, iHeartRadio. Go tap in. Check out Shanell Red. Because when you press play, I'm telling you something, folks, you help support a dope songwriter. The woman who put her whole life for music and entertainment, and especially for you people. Yes, you people. Shanell Red is in all facets of entertainment. And now she's going to tell you about her movie that she's doing right now. Can you tell us about the movie that's playing out in New Jersey?
It's called Pressure. It's about how men and women pressure each other into relationships instead of just going with the flow. You know, we always gotta, after we have a good time and it may turn intimate the next day, we always gotta, oh, I'm booed up now and this is my man, this is my woman. Instead of just, you know, getting up to know each other and letting it flow, we always gotta pressure each other into things that we're not ready for. So it's a comedy drama. My cast is amazing. The soundtrack is even amazing. I'm actually doing a second premiere. I did a first premiere where Video Music Box came out. Ralph McDaniel was amazing. Marty J was amazing. It was an amazing turnout. You know, I didn't think as many people was going to come, but it was a lot of people that came. It was still COVID restricted. So I was forced into doing a second one, which the second premiere is June 6th at 3:00. If you guys are interested in coming, all the information is on my Instagram and on my Facebook page. You know, we're doing a premiere at 3:00, and you know, the after party as well, which Monifa is gonna host. You know, it's gonna be great.
Monifa, man, I haven't heard from Monifa in quite some years.
That's my sister. Like, we're working on her new project right now to be released soon.
Oh, that's great to hear that, man. I'm definitely going to tap in when that come out.
Mm-hmm.
For real. Without further ado, folks, let's watch this video clip of Pressure by Shanell Red.
This ain't no lust thing. This is more like a love thing.
Stop trying to put this pressure on me. Look, I'm enjoying my singlehoodness, bro. That's me. I'm just kidding, though, man. How your friend that don't have a man gonna tell you how to handle me?
You know I don't like his ass always smiling in somebody's face like he's God's gift. Girl, what do you see in him?
Yo, Trish is killing me, y'all. Killing me, man. Coming home every day on my back. I can't go to the bathroom by myself. Y'all know I can't take pressure, man. I can't take this.
They don't call me Dub for no reason. Now, if she knows.
Tell us some of your experiences you've had since you've been in entertainment.
Good and bad. Helping people get deals and then them just going left. It's like, I don't know if it's artists are afraid to be major, you know, but the last couple of artists that I dealt with and helped get situations, they just, after they got the deal, they just didn't pan out. Artists seem to think they do all this hard work to get in the door, that hard work is supposed to stop. No, you have to work twice as hard to stay in and continue to work hard. I think it's sad because the couple of the artists that I did do situations with, they should have been a big deal in the household of every household in America. You know, I felt sad that they couldn't see the bigger picture. You know, I wish them well, but that was the bad side of it. But the good side is God is always dropping amazing talents in my lap. And I am blessed to have met some amazing artists and done some amazing collaborations. That's the good side. And I have great relationships, you know, great relationships in the industry. And, you know, I've come across some really good friends and people that are just associates, you know, that you deal with from afar. Those are some of my experiences.
What's your process? So let's just say you got to write a song for an artist. I know what you told me about the song Free. It took you about 15, 20 minutes to pen that joint. So that's your process. Now, what is your process? Your process when you go to the studio, let's say an artist says, hey, Red, I need you to pen a song for me real quick. And then could you come to the studio and then what do you get? The beat? Like, do they send you the beat first or do you wait till you get to the studio, hear the beat, then go from scratch? What's your process?
Well, it depends. It depends. If the artist want me to pre-write it, I'll do it. They want me to come to the studio to write it, I'll do it that way too. You know, it's no specific way. You know, I just got to be motivated to do it.
Okay. Makes sense. Every beat was
I write songs at the last minute under pressure. I think I do my best work under pressure.
Okay. I could dig it. So you like to be the last minute type of person. Oh, here it is.
I'm always doing something. And some of the time, if they send me a beat a week or two in advance, something may come up. But then like the day before or the day of, I may be in a car riding there and come up with a dope hook. Like, boom, there it is. It happens.
What do you use as your motivation? So when you're writing music, when you're writing songs, what do you tap into? How do you get the lyrics out, the melodies?
Some of the times it's things that I wish would happen in my life, or I've already seen on my travels with other people. You know, I've come up with a lot of songs just watching other people's scenarios while I'm on a bus or on a train or watching TV, watching a movie, you know, and again, from my own personal life.
Do you have any advice for the youngins that are coming up that want to do what you're doing?
Do your homework on what it is you're trying to accomplish, whether it's being a songwriter, producer, writing movies, doing soundtracks, anything, just anything. Do your homework on what it is you're trying to do so you know all the logistics before you jump into it. And then people start this whole critiquing process on you. So I'm giving you a heads up, in other words, because there are a lot of people that won't give you a heads up. They just throw you out there to the sharks instead of saying, there's a shark out here. So when I throw you out here, you got to be prepared for a shark. They'll just throw you out there. So I would say that. I would say definitely do your homework on what you're trying to do. If you're writing songs for a particular person, do your homework, because I've noticed that a lot of writers will just jump in and write songs, not knowing that, okay, I named this song My Way, and the artist already did a song called My Way. So they're definitely not going to choose another song that's called My Way. A lot of writers have a tendency to do like the same melodies as songs that they've previously done with this particular artist. We learned that the hard way. So we try and 95% of the time not to signature a song for a particular artist. We just write a great song and hope it gets played. Because when we did designate it to a specific artist, they didn't pick it. What were we gonna do with it? Like Beyonce not gonna pick her song to sing. She's not gonna pick it's just she's different. They're two different type of artists, you know? So yeah, I remember we wrote like 7 songs for Toni Braxton and we could not sell any of them.
Wow.
They were amazing records. And what got back to us is she heard the records and her only thing was not listening that the songs were great, but she's trying to sound like me. Who cares if she sounds like you? If the song is great, then do what you do. And actually, she sounds better than her. So that's what it was. Yes, I'm saying it. I don't care. I'm putting it out there.
So whatever happened to those 7 songs?
We still have them.
They're sitting in the archives?
They're just sitting there.
And you're just sitting there?
Just sitting there.
So you couldn't like find somebody else that sings really well to put them on that tracks?
Well, I think the reason why we haven't, because Toni Braxton is still kind of relevant. You know, she's still doing her thing. She's still relevant. So
you're holding out hope that she'll come through and say, you know what? I'm ready for those songs now.
Nope.
No,
I just feel like it's her loss.
Oh, okay. What I'm saying, though, if she doesn't grab those songs, you're just going to let them songs sit in the vault for all those years?
No, I'll probably put them on some of my movies, like I've been doing.
That makes a lot of sense.
Mm-hmm. Yes. Absolutely. We own the lyrics. We own the music. So, I mean, even in the soundtrack that I did for the movie Pressure, those are songs that I did with people or that I did on my own with my team, you know, artists that I've worked with. Why let amazing songs just sit? You have to be able to utilize them somehow. Like we're going to do a compilation too, a Fat House compilation with like 12 to 15 songs that we've done with artists we've worked with, records that are just sitting there that are amazing. Why not? I'm right now, my mind is mentally not on competing as a songwriter to get songs on any artist because it's a bunch of politics. There's a bunch of A&Rs that are making decisions on records because that's their homeboy instead of making decisions on it's an amazing record. It doesn't matter who it is. Like a lot of A&Rs have gotten away from that. Now it's a lot of favoritism instead of like with me. If my artist gets a deal, of course I want my songs to be on the artist's album. But if someone sends me a dope song and it's dope, that's all I care about is my artist having a dope project.
I met a lot of female rappers and singers, male artists, since I've been doing Let's Chat and Jam. And I'm telling you, I met a lot of talented people over the months. It's crazy how they've been overlooked by certain people in the industry because maybe they don't look the part. Maybe they just don't want to sing the songs that the label wants them to sing. They rather sing their own stuff. So the label says, okay, well, you're not going to be a part of our label. I just feel like now a lot of these labels are recycling the same thing over and over again. Back when we were growing up in music, there was only one LL Cool J, one Whitney, one Mariah, one New Edition, one Boyz II Men, like one Harold Melvin and the Blue Notes, and you know what I'm saying? Yeah, like one Michael Jackson,
one Big Daddy Kane, like one Eric B. and Rakim. Everybody had
Queen Latifah.
Everybody had their own je ne sais quoi. I guess that's how you say it about them.
Yeah.
There was no doubles. Now there's 10 Futures and 20 Summer Walkers and 50 LMAs. And every time I turn on the radio, I think it's the same person and somebody different. Like, when is somebody going to jump out the window with somebody different?
You got a point, man. Because I listen to the radio and then I'm like, damn, that sounds like that girl. And then they tell me who it is. And I'm like,
I don't even listen to the radio no more. Only time the radio plays is if somebody else is playing it.
I can dig it.
There's one Beyonce and nobody sounds like her.
You're right. And there's one Janet Jackson and nobody sounds like her.
Nope. My whole thing is, who's the next upcoming, amazing, entertaining female of this generation? There's no one.
You're right. There isn't anyone.
I'm not talking about just standing there and singing, sitting on a stool or playing a piano, playing guitar. I'm talking about entertaining.
I think I found one, to be honest with you, out of Minnesota. Well, she's entertaining. I saw her perform, and she danced her butt off to her songs. Her videos are dope. I think she's going to be pretty dope. Telling you.
I mean, somebody got to be in training for it because I'm quite sure.
I think she's ready too. I think she's ready.
In the next like 5 to 7 years, Beyonce going to retire.
Got to have somebody take the helm and take the reins and just run with it.
Yep.
You know. Do you have any burning desires?
Burning desires? To do more movies.
That's a great burning desire.
Own my own artist development center where I can help artists develop their skills and teach parents who want to be managers how to accurately manage their children and not ruin their lives. I've come across a lot of dope artists who parents did not know how to manage them and thought they was doing all these right things, and they either blew the money or made the wrong decisions and not kind of like do certain things, and just to look at the artists and how hard they work, you know, along with the parent, and to not come out and be a major significance in the industry because of decisions. Like, a lot of parents have ruined a lot of children's careers. And I really want to be a part of educating them on how to make decisions, or when to know how to allow a professional who believes in their child, who's done millions of things, to really take their child to the next level and not feel like they don't have a place in the child's life when they really do.
I'm digging the vibes. America, it is I, MC Andrew Love. This is Let's Chat and Jam. This is my special guest, Shanell Red. She is an entertainer of everything. This lady here does it all. She makes movies. She writes music. She sings. She raps. There's nothing she can't do. She's probably even writing commercials right now. Who knows? This woman does it all. And if she hasn't done commercials, believe me, that's her next step. She's going to do commercials for people like McDonald's and Geico and all those players and all those big companies. Because Shanell Red's got it all. She is dope with it. And can you tell these folks where they can find you?
On Instagram, it's Shanell Red. On Facebook, it's Shanell Red. On Twitter, it's Big Drawers Shay Red. Or you can contact me on my webpage, which is fatthouseent.com. PHATTENT.com.
Thank you so much for coming through to the show. I do appreciate your time. What does music do for you?
Oh man, it calms the heart. It soothes the mind. It takes me to a place that no person can ever take me.
Wow.
It helps me. How can I say? I have friends who've been through situations 5, 10, 20 times. It takes me one time to learn from a situation, and I listen to my music, and that helps me to move forward to the next thing. Music has saved my life. I could have been doing other things, you know, especially after my mom passed. It was hard. You know, that mental health thing is really real, you know, and music is my therapy.
Well, I'm sorry for your loss. I can relate. I lost my mother in 2002. So, yeah, yeah, it was hard at first because I'm the only child. And then I go back and I still think about it to this day. Like I think about, like, I wish I had her phone number. And I wish I would have kept the answering machine so I could have heard her voice. But
I kept the message that my mother sent me. Like, when my phone was acting up, I had to get my son to, I was crying, can you please just save this one message? I don't care about anything else on this phone. And I was able to play it because my phone was bleeding. So I was able to play it, and my son recorded it and then sent it to me when I got my new phone.
Oh, that's amazing.
Mm-hmm. So I listen to her every now and then. Yes, I do.
I can respect that. I can definitely appreciate that too. Because that's your parents and your mom, man. You only got one mother. That's it.
Right.
And I tell my kids that all the time. You can't replace your mom, man. You just can't. Nope. So, hey, folks, kids, respect your moms, man. And fellas, respect your women. Because your woman is somebody's mama. Just think about if somebody was disrespecting your mama, you wouldn't like it.
Definitely wouldn't.
Not at all. But thanks for coming through. You are now part of the Let's Chat and Jam fan. Means that It doesn't matter. You don't have to wait for me to hit you up. You can hit me up and say, hey, MC Andrew Love, I want to talk about some stuff. I need to come to your show and vent. And I'll be like, go get my calendar. I'm like, deal, you win. That's how this can work. But thank you for coming through. I do appreciate you. Thank you so much. And you be safe out in Jersey and have a great, great showing of your movie.
Thank you.
God, I wish I could be there. And thank you. And everybody else, y'all be safe too. And just remember, if you have a dream, you can accomplish it. It's only you can stand in your way. And nothing beats a failure but a try. Peace out, everybody. Thanks for watching. And if you like what you saw, please subscribe to the channel. Also, like and share the content, as well as hit the notification icon so you don't miss A Conversation with series right here on Let's Chat and Jam.